Welcome back, everybody. This is the WandaVision watch along with my brothers here, Roundhouse and Man Has No Nickname. What's up, everybody? Uh, I'm Echo Ninja, the ninja that's kicking it with you all day, every day, as usual. And we are dealing with episode 8, which is just called Previously On. Interesting title. I I'll just talk about whatever that we watched earlier, but I'm pretty sure everybody's been keeping up. I'm not gonna do all that. I'm just gonna skip to it because I just don't care. I just want to see what's happening.
I don't
So
want it to end.
I know I don't want it to end, but
I don't
also
want it to end.
I don't want it to end on a cliffhanger either.
And we're gonna get a cliffhanger. I know that.
I know, but you know, that's
The
just
fingers are made for the movies. So.
that's just how it goes. So, without further ado, if you like videos like this, make sure you hit the button, thumbs up, and if you are new, subscribe and comment down below on anything you see after this show, predictions, whatever, questions, all that jazz. Without further ado, we're going to start with the watch along.
Yay!
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Whoa! Oh, that works.
Oh,
Damn. Flawless victory.
wrong show.
Your soul is mine.
Where are my children?
Where are my children? Oof. That accent really comes and goes, doesn't it?
Where are they?
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus.
Christ. The flashing light. Remember the commercial of the toaster oven?
Oh right, yeah, this is smart.
Oh wow.
Oh shit! What?
I guess she was meeting the Nexus version of herself.
Yeah. Anybody would own.
Damn.
Wow.
It's like that scene in RoboCop 2 when he was dismantled.
More like Johnny Five. You know, he thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah.
That's
This is sad, bro.
Yo, that is.
that.
Whoa!
But what's crazy is that they were able to pick up his signal,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and she didn't have the body.
Wait, do you mean to tell me she basically recreated him?
Oh my god.
She fucking recreated him with the Mind Stone. That's fucking nuts.
That is sick.
This is chaos magic, Wanda. And that makes you
Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, wait.
So, do you know?
I know exactly what they're doing. Who that is? I know. I know. That's fucking Ultron, and I know it. That's fucking Ultron, and I know it for a fact.
So when they did that, right? I was like, I was like, oh my god. So that is actually something that actually did happen in the comics when
Yep.
when Vision had died and he came back as this white Vision, and
Yep.
that's what they're giving you,
Yep.
the white Vision and everything. He was different too. He was more angry, more. He was completely different. He was different from the Vision that like he was cared and everything like that. That Vision
Mm-hmm.
don't care about nothing. Like he was very mean, like harsh to Wanda. So
Yeah. Yeah,
Wow.
bro. That's yeah. It's
to
crazy.
say that Marvel doesn't stick to the comics and tell a different view of how they do it, they really do. They really do. I didn't think we were gonna get White Vision, but god damn, we got White Vision. They really
So
stick it to the
so
comic.
so basically, the file that Hayward's code name Cataract is from,
Mhm.
it's associated. The name is associated in Marvel Comics with adaptoids.
Yep, adaptoids. Yep,
Oh my god!
the adaptoids were um
In 1989, during
yeah, the adaptoid.
when John Bryan did Vision Quest.
Yeah, the adaptoids also were damn, were like almost training bots for shield agents and Avengers.
Yeah.
They used them at one time. Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Okay. Okay.
And
So
I wouldn't even say that's the first that's gonna be like the first iteration of Sentinels.
yeah, it's almost like a pre Nimrod.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Nimrod was
So
created by humans. Yep. So
yep.
well, he
So
was Master Mold before.
okay. So uh
Is there any more
man,
to it? Is that it?
no, that was it. That was it. That was it, bro. That was
That
it.
was it.
That was it. Was that an hour?
No, that was not an
No.
hour.
They're
That
supposed to do like an hour for like.
bro, don't I don't that but you got to realize when they say that, that means the credits also. So you
Yeah. It was roughly like 40 minutes.
yeah. So basically, all right. So we're gonna go around the table real quick on their take on the show.
I just, I don't, I can't comprehend anything right now. I can't. I really can't. I mean, you go back into seeing everything that she dealt with from a child to now, and then you piece everything together of why she did everything the way she did. But we all thought and we all saw that it was her doing this for a specific reason, vengeful almost. For it to not even be that was the case, she literally just walked away and was just like, "All right, let me see
Yeah,
what this note's all about," and she
she
just
accepted
lost
it.
her mind. She
Trauma
accepted
has
it and then lost her mind after it.
trauma has
And the fact that she was able to create, Vision completely,
Mm-hmm.
because
With
he
Mind Stone and
understood
all.
he understood what he was capable of doing.
Oh yeah.
She was able to replicate the Mind Stone and all that. That's wow.
Because if you remember,
It's too early for me to be able to comprehend all this
I know,
shit.
but if you were to remember, a couple of episodes beforehand, supposedly Vision had a will and testament saying that if he died, he basically wouldn't want to be brought back to life by the government or anything else. He didn't want to be used as a weapon, and unfortunately, that happened.
So
So you, Roundhouse, give
uh
me your take if you got something.
so trauma has a very strong hold on people if you don't deal with it right away.
That's true.
I'll say that. And what she's going through is straight up trauma.
Yeah, yeah.
Not only did
This
she
is
lose her brother,
PTSD to the fullest.
yeah, not only did she lose her brother, well, she lost her mom and dad, right, in an explosion that made her very vengeful towards Stark, uh, and the Avengers. And she had powers, but they're not amplified. She was being a test subject for things. And on top of that, she's now went through losing her brother, you know, to being falling in love with someone, and then losing him,
Yeah.
and then losing her own life in a way too. That's another the traumatic experience of losing her life. Like the last thing she saw was Thanos rip the gem out of Vision's head.
Yeah.
So and traumatic, and and coming back and seeing that dude and almost killing him, but not succeeding. It's fucking her up, you know.
Yeah.
And then now even losing Tony, and then figuring out that Nat died too.
Yeah.
Like when you think of the Avengers, like there were only girls on the team, and Nat and her were kind of they were, you know, it was like, you know, close,
Like sisters in a
yeah,
way.
exactly. And figuring out that Nat died too,
Yeah.
it's a lot for her to really, it's a lot for her to take. And then figuring out that Nat died, and then figuring out that Tony, like you watch Tony die. That's the weird shit. Like
Everybody
that was
watched
a
that movie,
lot,
right?
bro.
Yeah, everybody
A lot
watched.
of trauma for her to
Uh,
really deal with. And then she like seeing Vision's body dismembered the way it was.
That was some sad shit.
That's sad. And then you just see them cutting this his stuff off, and I'm just like, how they doing that without like it's vibranium? You can't really cut it like the way
Well, you also got to realize that the
sword. I know they got Stark stuff to.
no, not even that. Vibranium can cut vibranium.
Yeah, I guess
So
so.
and remember, at the end of Black Panther movie, he opened the
Yeah, I
borders
know. That's
too.
what I mean. Like
So he shared the resources and everything.
my thing is that the thing is that like seeing that and like that like damn, it's crazy. And then Vision wanted the future with her.
And then to top it all off, this guy, yeah, he had a deed to land to make a house for them. Like fucking crazy. Like,
And there lies my problem with this whole, not the show. I mean, just the attitude that it took. Like it's going.
mhm.
Like first of all, his body, right? They acquired his body, and then they dismembered it because they wanted to use it for weapons.
Yeah.
Even though Tony is, if we want to get technical
Mhm.
in a way, if his body was made through vibranium, technically his body is owned by T'Challa. But you know, but with Stark Industries, with Jarvis in there, so it's owned by Tony, which is owned by, what's her name?
Pepper Potts.
Pepper Potts. Why that's the one thing I'm trying to figure out. Why wasn't Vision like, you know, like owned, but you know what I mean? Why was it like Pepper Potts in charge of the body? Like it should have went to Pepper Potts. If he's technically a property of Tony, it should go to Pepper.
Well, technically, we don't know what
they
happened within the
retired.
5. Yeah.
They retired. You got to remember that too. Within that time that everything had happened, they completely took themselves out of working for the business and everything. He wanted to have his own separate life. So at that point,
Tony
she
was,
probably
but
gave
Pepper
up.
was still running the company. That's the thing.
Was she still running the
Yes, she
company?
was.
They were.
Yeah,
They were all remote at that
Yeah,
point.
But
yeah,
still, she was still running it.
she was. I think she was still the CEO
Yeah.
or something like that. But I think after Tony's death and everything, I don't think she wanted anything to do with anything anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
And
But
plus, at the same time, when Vision became his own person, basically, Tony kind of recognized him as a person. So he was like, he
right,
doesn't belong to anybody.
right,
And of course,
that's the
T'Challa and
problem
them
I
are
have.
not going to
Like,
say
where
that
did-
either.
That's what problem I have is like, where do y'all get the idea that he belongs to you? But anyway, I mean,
Because
I know, I get it.
they're the government.
But
Yo, the government in Marvel sucks, bro.
It's always been that way.
it's always been that way.
It really has.
But to see they like she went there to Westview, New Jersey, and just like her seeing the spot where she and Vision would have had a whole life together, and just lost it. And the fact that um she manifested Vision, right?
Hmm.
And Vision and what she visions in her mind, what she wanted as a I guess stable life or
Yeah,
simple life
yeah.
was the TV show, the Dick Van Dyke Show.
And it was cool how she was a huge fan of American sitcoms.
Yep.
And they showed that in her youth and as it kept going throughout her life.
Mm-hmm. And to see that she manifested the stone as well, which makes sense because if she can break it, she can bring it back.
Right.
So I can accept that because that was one thing I was kind of I was like, well, she broke it. She was literally the only one that can break the Mind Stone, right? But she broke it, and I was like, if she could break it, she could bring it back. So I'm like, okay, I understand how Vision's back alive now.
But
But
also,
it's almost feels like he's tethered to her in just in the dome itself.
yeah. Well, because remember, there's the reason why in the one episode where he escaped and he was being
Yep.
sucked back into the hex is
Mm-hmm.
because he was created in the hex.
Yep.
So that's why he needs to go back because nothing that was created in the hex can leave.
Yeah, I like how she like when she did it, like the power, like her powers
It basically just
exploded,
expanded.
exploded twice. If you look at it, exploded twice. One when she just making the house and everything, right,
Yeah,
and changing the west view, right.
yeah,
The second is bringing Vision back.
yeah.
And I was like, so she just it was like I'm like, oh my god, like she's doing a lot.
The crazy cool thing about when we watched that was she literally recreated Vision and recreated. I'm speculating she recreated the Mind Stone as well with him.
Yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
unless it's just recreating his look with the stone, or maybe she recreated the look
well,
and
she can
recreated
break
the
it, she can
stone.
bring it back. That's what I
Yeah,
was saying.
yeah, but see that it's hard, and then realizing that okay, now we know that okay, she has chaos magic and she's a mythical being called the Scarlet
Scarlet
Witch,
Witch. Yeah.
Well,
who
my thing is my bad to cut you off, but
no,
with
it's okay.
the stone, that was what the
The
space
Mind
stone,
Stone.
right?
Yeah,
That
the
was the
mind.
space stone.
No, that was the Mind Stone.
And no, the Mind Stone was it the Mind Stone that
Yeah,
was
because
in
Was.
the
yes, in the
okay,
scepter.
because it showed the blue and then it turned into it's yellow. So that's what essentially gave her power. It
Right,
expanded her power.
right.
The
So
blue
in a
is
sense,
it's an
she can
enhanced special.
fully recreate in the sense she can fully recreate that because that is what her power was sourced from originally.
It was
You think
like
about it.
it was boosted. Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you no,
Wow.
you're right. You're right. I mean that I like if that's the case, dude. If that's the case, she is the most powerful being in the MCU right now.
On
Yep.
Earth.
If that's bro on Earth, no, everywhere. You got to realize she's a beyond Omega level mutant. If that's the case,
Yeah,
if
but
she can create an Infinity Stone, bro, that's insane. Like think
she
of
can
that.
break one too. So I mean, but we also don't know the extent of Captain Marvel's powers because she's created from a stone as well. Like her powers are manifested from stone as well. We don't know how far, and we haven't seen how extent it is. Because if Wanda's powers amplified, we can only imagine how far Captain Marvel's powers is as well. Because we don't know.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see. But for now,
but if you're saying like when I say on Earth, because on Earth, but she's we haven't seen anything outside of just Earth. That's what I mean.
no, I
So
get you. I get you. But
so
but
so
I'm
she's the most powerful one on Earth right now. Yes.
but like in my opinion, I because like reading certain things in like listening to certain people who talk about it when they talk about omega level mutants, like Scarlet Witch. Just speaking on the comics alone,
Mm-hmm.
like Scarlet Witch is beyond powerful than Captain Marvel.
Oh well, yeah, because Scarlet Witch powers in the comics rivals the Phoenix powers.
Yeah, she's a Nexus being, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and but in this
Yeah.
but in this one they simplify it, which is the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. Her
Every
powers. Yeah, her powers are on is like if the Phoenix Force is there, they're yin and yang.
Yeah, yeah. Every but in the MCU, everything is derived with the stones, which makes everything simple and stuff. And now, and also going back to the whole parents thing, I'm still thinking that those aren't her real parents.
No, it's not.
Reason, of course, because I know I have a feeling, and you can quote me on this. They're gonna bring Magneto later on,
We'll
and
see.
that's probably gonna be another fucking mind fuck on her, because it'll be messed up if he was all like, you know what, I gave you up because I didn't, because maybe he didn't think of her as much of anything to her in a way, or maybe he didn't even know that she existed.
No, the reason why he gave those children up is because his crusade is more important.
Yeah, no, but that's the comics. Not we don't know how it's going to be in the movie. They
Yeah.
might do it differently, but that's an even more screwed up thing. You choose you choose your life work over your children, which
Magneto's
is
always
like,
been like that, though.
yeah, of course.
It could be. It also could be that he wanted to have them go through a traumatic experience, as he did, because that's what helped him, come to his powers. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
Ooh,
able to
tough
develop his
love.
powers. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like he's like, you know what?
I don't think he would
You
want
need
that.
to you
That's
need
some tough.
to deal with this on your own and figure it out, and you're gonna be powerful just as me.
That's some tough love
That's a,
stuff.
I don't believe Magneto would do that. I think he wanted a simple life and a happy life for them, but being with him, it wouldn't be happy because if we're saying the mutants are in around, just speculating. If we're saying the mutants are around, Magneto wouldn't want his children around because he'd be kind of getting hunted, from other, from the government. So he wouldn't want kids around him, especially his own, because they would be in danger,
But
especially if they're young.
I see. I'd argue that only reason is because his children, as he would know, are mutants, and to him, hold on, and to him, mutants are everything. They are the future.
Right.
So
But he wouldn't
technically,
know that if
I
he's not around.
yeah, hold on. I got a theory. That's what that. So let me get my theory out before you continue. But if let's just say in the MCU
Hmm.
that let's just say Magneto he did something with a whatever woman and junk like that, and let's just say the woman said that
Fine.
she had a miscarriage or something, so she can kind of brush him off, and then she had the children. you know that would technically be the only way that those kids would escape from him, because knowing him, if you think of it, how Magneto's mind works when it comes to mutant kind,
Mhm.
they are the future. They are everything,
Yeah,
which means
they're
that
everything.
Right.
to him, if he knew his kids, if he knew that he was gonna have those kids, and he would stick around until they were born, and then snatch them from the mother and bring them with him, because he would want them by his side to show the future of mutant kind, from to and also coming from someone like him, who is a uh, an opposing force. you know he would want to see how his children would turn out, power level wise. and he would train that to almost to pinpoint accuracy while from their little kid form all the way to now.
Mhm.
So it's almost like he would train them as soldiers.
But
As
look, if you look at the original X-Men trilogy, and you also look at the most recent with Days of Future Past, all that stuff,
yeah, yeah.
he also treated those people when he started to think of his own way, like like mutants are everything, we have to protect them, they are strong, we are the ultimate being.
Hmm.
He was showing those people tough love as well. He's like, no, let them do what they want to do. That's how they're gonna figure it out.
Yeah. And
And
even
that's
if,
exactly what he did in both series of the film. So with
because
Ian McKellen and all that.
oh yeah, and going piggybacking off of you in the First Class saga, he always had that thought, because it always brought back to his past, especially in the first movie, First Class, when it showed how he was being tested so much by Kevin Bacon's character as Sebastian Shaw and stuff like that. And throughout the series of the First Class series,
Hmm.
he always treated the his brother, the Brotherhood of Mutants, you know with the toughest type of attitude. Because he kind of depicted, listen, I was taught, I had to be taught under extreme circumstances, and you all
Yep.
need to learn that same way to be
Yep.
to experience your full potential.
Yep. So that'll be the only way that you can harness your true potential, your
Because
true power.
yep, because Professor Xavier was basically his polar opposite. He was the one who felt that, nurture before nature type thing, and that Magneto was all about nature over nurture. You know,
Yeah.
and you can see that in the cartoons. He was the same way. In the comic books, he was the same way. He always believed that, you know mutants the whole idea of a mutant utopia and mutants ruling the world, or showing their more superiority over humankind, was the only thing in his mind.
Yep.
The
Xavier's
thing
way
is that
of
you're
training,
sorry, go ahead.
Xavier's way of training everyone was literally like giving a child a floaty,
Yeah.
and Magneto literally was like, no, throw them in the pool. If they sink, they sink. If they swim, there they go. You know what I'm saying? They'll figure it out. That's exactly how that was.
Yeah.
The thing you guys are forgetting is that they Magneto wouldn't know that they would have powers. Not when they're born. They would figure it, like later on they figure it out.
I know, but I was saying hypothetical though,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
like
not in exacts. I was just speaking in hypothetics.
because I'm just
No,
going
go
off
ahead, go
like
ahead, go ahead.
when you go off the X-Men and
Hmm.
comics and everything like that. They don't find out Magneto's their father until when they get older and when their powers actually manifest, and then they actually almost sought him out in a way. You know what
Hmm.
I mean?
Hmm.
So I mean, it's not far fetched, but it's Magneto being able to be there and actually figuring out like who his kids are, or if the woman said that she miscarried or something like that. If she miscarried twice, then I'm
Hmm.
just saying. But they're twins, so I
Yeah,
mean,
they're yeah.
so I'm just saying.
I mean, but
Um,
but again, I
yeah,
mean, we don't know
we don't
how
know,
they're gonna
We
do
don't
that
know
but
with
how
I want
him.
to
they're
talk
gonna
about
flip
the
the
whole
story. We
blue.
don't know.
I want to talk about the whole white vision thing. That I didn't think they were going to do that. I because the white vision thing in the comics is such a like not far out, but it was just so like Vision was mad rude and
Yeah,
white.
but think about it. He's basically a wiped machine, a wiped memory machine now.
Yeah, exactly. He was all white. He was just like on some. He was on some like fuck you, bitch. I don't want to deal with your ass type shit.
But that's basically what I think what he's gonna be in this one.
Yeah, and it's weird though. I
It's
swear
got
to
to be because she's
God.
gonna figure that out and see like what the hell is this, and then realize what they did. You
What
know,
I
and
think
that's
is going to
what's just gonna
happen.
make it worse.
She's probably gonna have to kill him.
No. What's going to happen is this. This is going to happen. It's I gotta break this down. It's like Mortal Kombat, not Deception, I guess, or the one after that, where Liu Kang's body was a zombie, but his spirit was around.
Oh gosh.
His
I hated that
like
so much.
Wanda's like when she manifested Vision,
Mhm.
I had a feeling that what she manifested and the body is going to wind up. She's going to be able to fuse it back together, and we're going to get Vision back fully alive and everything. I got a feeling that's going to happen because now we have
Possibility.
It's a possibility.
because Vision's body is full is back together again, right? But because that's what they did, they and it seems like his hands, right? Well, his hand is all white, but I think when we get to the last episode or somehow last episode, she's gonna fuse the body, fuse the body of Vision and what she manifested into each other, and then Vision's gonna be back. That's my theory because I'm like, wait a minute.
That's some we could see that happen. That's not off the
definitely
table.
like. I mean, I guess I'm probably the only one who thinks that Vision's not gonna make it. I seriously think he's not gonna make it. But also the next episode, which is basically gonna be the last one,
Yeah, right.
we're gonna see the secret cameo
Also, we gotta talk about
that Paul
Agatha.
Bettany is
Yeah,
basically was talking about.
we gotta talk about
They
Agatha
didn't
too.
show.
Like, what is like? She's really holding the kids. Like, she got the kids on lock, and we don't even know where's the Fietro? Was that?
Yeah,
Pietro.
true. Well,
And,
he
where's
took Monica. They didn't talk about that this
no, they
episode.
didn't show Monica at all.
Vision was on his way to go to that back to the house. They
Right.
didn't show that.
No. So I think it's gonna be
Yeah.
a fight between Monica, the Vision robot. I mean the white Vision, and it's gonna be a fight between Vision, right, and the Hex, or he's gonna be trying to help Wanda. So you're gonna have Monica fighting White Vision, right? Because this will be her first real test.
Monica and Hex Vision fighting White Vision, and
No,
then
I think Vision's gonna be trying to help Wanda because she's fucked up right now.
yeah, but there's no way that Vision's even gonna come anywhere near what's her
Oh,
face,
there's no way.
Agatha.
Agatha might even chop him up into bits right in front of her,
He
so
might.
she can witness
She
that
might.
again.
Yeah,
Right.
yo.
We don't know. We don't know, and we have to deal with the season finale next week, and it's so sad. I don't want to.
And I like the fact that she's teaching. She's in a way she's torturing, but teaching Wanda the same way. Like Agatha, she was like teaching her.
Just like in the comics,
Yeah, like, but yeah,
because she was a mentor to her in the comics.
yeah, she was, and she was a babysitter for Franklin Richards.
Yeah, weird.
Crazy, right?
But I mean,
Are you
anyway.
mad that they introduce him?
Oh fuck that! No way! I don't want to. No. That guy is too OP.
Like
He he has a pocket universe and puts it in his pocket. He carries the shit around. He snaps his fingers and created a whole universe in his hand.
Men in
Fuck
Black.
that.
Oh shit!
Fuck that shit.
His sister's just as just like him in a way.
Well, but anyway, thank you guys for watching this reaction to WandaVision episode 8, previously on, which is the name of the episode. We hope you guys really did enjoy it, and also our talk at the end. I'm gonna see if we can probably maybe later on today probably get together and talk more about this, maybe, and maybe some other cool things. Hopefully, we'll see. If not, then you're gonna see us next week, or maybe just me. I don't know. We'll find out.
Last episode, you'll see all of us.
Yeah, last eepisode, we don't want it to end.
Yeah,
we don't want it to end, but we know it has to.
Especially we gotta wait a couple of weeks for Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It's too long.
Bro, we got the Snyder cut in between. So
After literally after next week. Isn't Snyder Cut at the end of the month?
Snyder cut is
Or
the day
is
before.
March?
It's the day before Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yep, it's Thursday.
What?
Yeah, it's the second week of March, bro.
Yep.
The 15th?
Yeah.
What? Are we linking up for that date, or are we doing it like a couple days after?
Nah, we doing on the day up, bro.
No, I'll talk to you guys after the show about it. But
Alright,
yeah, make sure you like the video if you like the WandaVision reactions. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I'm watching all of you on the YouTubes.
That's creepy.
Some of you guys aren't subscribed. Subscribe. Come on. We got more stuff. But anyway, comment down below on any of our theories, any of our predictions. Until then, guys, we will see you. Peace out next week. Bye.
Bye.
That's